We are at the final destination. We are at the 12th house of the horoscope. All you need to know about 12th house and more coming up. Namaste and welcome to Pramanik Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you go further, faster into Vedic astrological studies. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you don't know your planetary alignment, planetary placement, go to my website, get your free Vedic horoscope. I feel that is the best way to start your Vedic journey. Today we are at the final destination. We are on the 12th house. We are at our last stop in the houses series. We are at the 12th house. 12th house is the house of loss. 12th house is 12th to the self, so it is the loss to the self. So 12th house also signifies the expenses. 12th house is also about the illnesses and the weaknesses. 12th house is also about the humility. Your ego is getting hurt, your self is getting hurt because it is loss of the self. Okay, so humility is also seen from the 12th house. The renunciation or the rejection of any kind of belief or the identity can also be seen from the 12th house. 12th house is also the house of loss. 12th house is also the house of spirituality. 12th house is also about the isolation. 12th house is also about the long travel, the long distance journeys, the astral journeys, even farthest journeys possible can be seen from the 12th house. You are taking another birth. This is the final stage of the evolution of your soul in this lifetime, and now you are taking a leap. You're going into unknown. You're going for some, you will be born again. You are traveling into the unknown for your next journey. You're leaving this body, this self. Okay, so this can also be seen from the 12th house. 12th house is also about the illusions. 12th house is also about the dream and the unreality. Okay, all these can be seen from the 12th house. 12th house is also about the isolation. 12th house is also about the asylums, the ashrams, the monasteries, the monks. These things can also be seen from the 12th house because 12th house is more of a spiritual house. 12th house is the last Moksha Trikon houses, other two being 4th house and 8th house. 12th house is also the last house in the water element. 12th house is about the isolation. 12th house is about the quietude. 12th house is about the foreign things, because first house is yourself and 12th house is the farthest house from the first house. Though it is next to it, it is the farthest from it. So it shows the unknown things, the foreign things. So the long distance travel as well as the foreign things can also be seen from the 12th house. Here is a unique thing about 12th house. 12th house is not all that bad. These experiences are necessary for you to grow as a person and to grow spiritually. 12th house is a beautiful house. Why? It has always been misunderstood, but the 12th house is second from the 11th house and 11th from the second house. So it's a Labha Sthan of a Dhanasthan and Dhanasthan of a Labha Sthan. This house brings in some difficulties and events which are not favorable, but these lessons are important for you to grow as a person. These are the most important life lessons which are required for this soul in the journey before you leave this body. 12th house is 6th from the 7th house, so it shows the diseases to your spouse. 12th house is 9th from the fourth house. Fourth house is about your fourth house is also a moksha house, and this is the final liberation. Fourth house is about your privacy, you are being yourself. Eighth house is when you are deep down, and 12th house, 12th house is about the final liberation. You are leaving this body and you're starting your journey ahead. So yes, this was 12th house as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button. Keep watching Pramanik Astrology channel and see you in the next videos. Love and peace. 2nd to the 11th, 11th to the 2nd. I love 12th house. Love and peace.